Hello, everyone. How are you doing today? I am the Spiritual Bodybuilder, and I am here with your weekly energy report. Today is Monday, March 11th. And what we can expect for this next week with the Mercury in retrograde going deeper, it's going to conjunct the Sun. This is in Pisces. This is going to be bringing out a lot of creativity, but we're going to have a lot of ideas going on. Maybe a lot of things coming up from the past, things that we tried doing before that didn't seem to pan out. We're going to be getting deeper details and going really deep into the creativity of life and understanding things, but it's not going to be quite there. Things aren't really clear yet. Okay. There's not a whole lot of clarity. So it's a good idea to take everything in, journal, write things down, try things behind the scenes, but not ready to get out there into the world yet. Okay. Now, also, we are still in the shadow period with Uranus and Taurus. And that energy is still, it's still right at the beginning of that energy. And when a outer planet moves into a new sign, especially while it's in the shadow period, because it went into Taurus last year in May, we're going to still be feeling the residual or more detailed energies that are associated with whatever it is that we experienced last year. So Uranus rules the central nervous system. So there can be a lot of adjusting with stress, anxiety, things that just throw our central nervous system out of whack. So with that being said, it's a good idea to go with the flow. Don't try to force anything. That with the aspects going on in Pisces, of course, along with Saturn and Pluto in Capricorn, serves for a really strict, like, look, if you don't let it go, then you ain't going to make it. It's going to force you to chill out. All right. And if you try to get anything out there, or if you try to, any kind of pushing, any kind of, and pushing can be willpower as well. All right. So if you're trying to like push forward and push through and make things happen that just don't seem to be happening, let it go. The word of the phrase of the week, I should say, is let it go and go with the flow. Let it go and go with the flow. That's pretty much how it's going to feel this week. And if you don't do that, you're going to feel it. And it's sort of, the universe is like sort of stepping on our head in the ground, saying, knock it off. It's shedding parts of our ego that we probably didn't even know was there. There's, with the Schumann's resonance, if you don't know what that is, I'll make a separate video on that. But basically, our bodies vibrate or oscillate at a certain vibration. And this vibration is getting higher and higher. So this crazy amount of awakening is happening right now in the entire world. And it's really, really evident. You can watch the news. I don't even watch that stuff anymore, but you can watch it and see what's going on and really feel it. You can feel the change, and change is difficult. Change is painful. Change hurts. And right now we're in that really last bit. We're excavating the very deep inner corners of the stuff that we didn't even know was there, right? And the universe is forcing us to grow. It's just, we don't have a choice anymore. And if we are really that stubborn, because Taurus is all about being stubborn, right? If we want to stay in ego and we want to stay stuck, then we're really going to be stuck, and we're going to be stuck probably for the rest of our lives, okay? So I implore you, and I really highly recommend that you take some time, slow it down, go with the flow. Or even, before, like if you're getting stressed out and things are happening and you get triggered, listen to your triggers. If you get triggered, try to take a step back and be like, okay, what is this trying to teach me or show me or help me understand? Take that step back, look at yourself honestly and truly and sincerely, and be loving and kind to yourself. With all this pushing that we're trained to do in society, it doesn't serve us any good. And there's proof of that everywhere right now. So let's just go with the flow and take it slow. Of course, during Mercury retrograde, you don't want to really sign any new documents. You want to be careful with traveling. Mercury retrograde is just, Mercury is our mind, right? It's our logical thought process. Being in Pisces, it's already kind of weak, because Pisces is like, oh, let's be free. And Mercury's like, no, let's be organized. So there's that conflict, that internal conflict up in here, right? And it went all the way to 29 degrees Pisces. So that's the very last degree of the entire zodiac. So right now, humanity in itself is going through a major, very sort of last purge. And once Mercury goes direct, and really when Aries season gets here at the end of the month, that's when things are going to start turning around. And that's when we're going to want to start really pushing forward. And so because a lot of things can change in this next few weeks, and there's going to be a lot of things coming up that we don't expect. So expect the unexpected as well, okay? So with all that being said, very to the point, very simple. This week, take your time, let things happen. If something feels off, listen to your feelings in your body, listen to your intuition, let it come through you and let it teach you, let it, feel it as naturally as you possibly can, because this is basically getting comfortable in your discomfort. Okay, so physically wise, all right, we're gonna go with the flow, we're gonna take it easy, and we're gonna allow our bodies to guide us, right? Emotionally speaking, same thing. All right, allow what's going to come up, to purge. Don't try to force anything. If you feel something uncomfortable, instead of trying to push it down or even understand it, ask yourself, what are you trying to tell me? Okay, meditation is going to be huge right now, or like Epsom salt baths, or going and sit in the hot springs, or just taking a step back from the daily, hustle and bustle of life. All right, spiritually speaking, we're going through an upgrade, but we're going sort of, the excavation of the upgrade. First, you have to go down, dig it out, which is Mercury going retrograde, especially conjuncting the sun. And it's still right near Neptune. So Neptune's influencing all this. So it's very spacey, very discombobulated it can be, especially if you're sort of a control freak, which, I know a lot of people out there are, myself included, or at least I used to be. So let go of control. Let it go, let it flow, let your vibration raise. And when the vibration is raising, sometimes it doesn't feel that way. You got to go down before you can go up. So right now we're sort of on that last, roller coaster part that's going really deep. And it's a big hoorah of the ride, right? We're almost at the end of the ride of this cycle. And we're coming into a new cycle here in about a month. So it's going to be exciting. And I wish you all good luck. And please comment, like, share, and let me know if you resonate with this information. All right. Have a wonderful week.